So today was bad. Not bad, but it I woke up, everything was great. I was ready to work. I was productive. I was doing my selling inventory. I was good. My spreadsheets, great Sunday. And then around 10 a.m., 11 a.m., I started getting a really slight headache, like slight headache. And I just brushed it off as, oh, it's because I woke up and I didn't eat anything, didn't have my mocha, whatever. Then I went back to my inventory. And then it progressed. Come 12 o'clock, 12:15, it had me on my back and I was stuck for 3.5, 4 hours. I couldn't get up till like around 3:30. I was dead. I haven't had a headache that bad in years, like since I was living with my mother. That's how long ago. Like when I was living with her in Staten Island. Like that's how long I haven't had a headache like that before. We're talking 2014, 2015, 2014 maybe. Chronic, massive pain. And after I had my mocha and I drank some water and then I had breakfast, I had like a waffle sandwich. And I took some just like Aleve painkillers. It started to slowly subside. I still have the headache now. It's not insane as it was a couple of hours ago, but I always want to put my hair up and when I'm on camera. I want to put it up now. I didn't want to put it up all day, but because my head was hurting. But I kept like my frontal lobe right here, my eye, and the brim of my nose, like this whole side of my head was fucked up, and then the back of my head was hurting chronically. And I couldn't do anything. And I was just like, thank God I don't have any place to be. Thank God I don't have anything to do. Thank God the apartment is clean. Like there's nothing I have to do because I don't want to say I don't like being productive, but because I had plans to do things today and because I couldn't do it for 3, 4 hours, I kind of felt like, damn, like I'm not getting anything done because I'm in pain, and it's ridiculous to think that way. And even with that headache for 3, 4 hours, I still got a lot of stuff done today. I watched 2 movies today, something I haven't done in months, like all year. I haven't watched 2 movies in a day. I watched 2 movies today. I finished all of my inventory spreadsheets. There's like 8 of them I did. I went through all of my files and I went through all of my emails. I don't do that much stuff on a day when I don't have a headache. And then I still had time to make myself something to eat. I made myself soup. I still had time to relax and have an apple while I was watching Dashi, because I'm still watching Dashi. And I still have time to sit down and do this. And then I'm going to go read my book after I'm done doing this. So it's like, and I don't know if it's because I had the headache that pushed me to productivity. Because the whole time I had the headache, I was like, yo, I'm never taking for granted feeling good ever again, because I feel terrible. And I don't know if it's because this past week I've been overeating, because my weight fluctuates based on how I eat, obviously, because I'm in my 30s, so what you eat now affects you. Like, on both ways. Like, if you eat too much, you will get fat, and if you don't eat enough, you will lose weight. That's literally how my body works. So this past week I've been overeating. So I don't know if my body's like, yo, I'm going to put you on your ass so you could stop overeating. I'm going to put you on your ass so you could just make yourself take a break. Make yourself just lay down in the middle of the day for 3, 4 hours. There's times when my body makes me do stuff because I won't do it daily. So it's like, Every time I get on camera and I start talking, my throat starts acting up because I'm not used to talking, because I don't talk. I'm not a talkative person. I'm not a talkative person. So every time I get on camera, I feel like there's a frog in my throat and I can't breathe. But yeah, it's only been 3 days of this challenge I've been doing. And it's nice. It kind of feels like a little therapy session. That makes sense. But it does. It feels like a little therapy session. And I think it's important to take some time for yourself. Like, if you can't find 20 minutes out of your day to just sit down with yourself and your thoughts and just talk to a camera, then there's something wrong. If you can't take time in your day to just not do anything. And when I say not do anything, I mean sit down and don't do anything. Don't eat, don't drink, don't sleep. Because obviously sleeping is still something you're doing. I'm talking about just sitting in silence with yourself. Don't listen to nothing. Don't do nothing. Just stare outside. Yeah, if you can't do that for 20 minutes a day, don't work out. Like, either meditate or just sit. Just sit. I find it very, very necessary in my older age to just sit down and be still. It reminds me of what Paul said. What's his name? Paul in Sound of Metal. He said that to the main character, Ruben. He was like, did you ever find a moment where you just found complete stillness? I think stillness is immensely important. Oh God, it just feels so damn good now to not have this headache. And like I said, it's still there. It's very, very minute, but it's still there. And yeah, it hurts, but it subsided. It was so chronic before. I'm never ever taking it for granted. I'm never gonna overeat. I'm never gonna take my body for granted ever again. Cause I figured it's been not a hard week. It's just been an annoying week because of everything I told you in the first diary. So I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't have work. I don't have nothing to do. I'm just gonna eat whatever I want. And I really ate whatever I want. I ate stuff that I stopped eating for about 2 years now. I started eating pastries. I don't even like sugar. I don't know why I thought that would be appetizing for me. It wasn't. I was eating cookies that I don't like anymore. I think that's part of how I got the headache, because my body was like, yo, we don't fuck with this. Why are you eating this? I had nachos, which I haven't had in forever. I remember I used to eat nachos when I went to the movies when I was a little kid, but other than that, I've never been a nachos eater. So I ate that and my body was like, what? I had those big ass pretzel rods for the first time since like 2016. My body was not fucking with that either. I was eating candy again. Just so stupid. It's just so stupid. But I had to do it to see if I could take it. Sometimes you have to do things to realize you don't want to do them. So I was like, I'm going to buy all this junk food, and I'm going to eat all this junk food, and I'm going to see what happens. And I fucking damaged myself because my back started hurting because I started getting weight. And my back was like, we can't handle this no more. My breasts got bigger. My breasts like, we don't do this anymore. This is not our body anymore. Our body is not fat anymore. Stop trying to go back to being fat. We don't feel good there. And you don't even want to be there. So what are you trying to do this for? Like, my body was like straight up like stopping, like, stop. Like, no, stop. We don't do this. We don't do this anymore in this new older age. Stop the fuckery. We don't eat like this. And like my gums were hurting, my jaw was hurt, like my whole body was just like, stop. No, no, no. And stop trying to revert to it. And if you're gonna keep doing it every day for 7 days, okay, we're gonna drop you in your ass and we're gonna give you a chronic fucking migraine. We're gonna give you a chronic headache. I don't want to say it's a migraine because I remember when I had a really bad headache last time and I went to the ER and they were like, you didn't have a migraine, you had a really bad headache. And they had to explain to me the difference between a migraine and a headache. And they were like, if you had a migraine, you wouldn't have the energy to talk to me right now. You wouldn't have the energy to even come to the ER. You would have to be carried in here if you had a migraine. And I was like, oh, okay. I just got a stupid ass headache then, fam. So now I know. Or I should say, then I knew. I didn't think I was going to have this much to say. 5-10 minutes ago, whenever it was when I started this, I was sitting over there watching Dashi, and I was like, I don't know if I want to film a diary today. I don't really have that much to say, and plus, my head still hurts. But lo and behold, the camera comes on, and I got a shit ton to say. I just find it to be crazy. I woke up productive, dropped on my ass for 3-4 hours, and then went back to being productive again. And found time for myself to watch films. And found time for myself to make soup, to make myself, like, I didn't do any leg work though. I might do some leg work because that's a part of my challenge. Do a little bit of leg work. My body's been a little bit sore because I did stuff to it the past week that is not used to anymore, and I gotta get back to my thing. The weather has been warm, and this video is a little bit late. I waited till almost 8 o'clock to start, or 8 o'clock to start. No, but the day has been interesting, very interesting. And I just wanted to say that's my little tidbit for today. I can't believe I've been talking for 12 minutes. I didn't think I was going to be talking for like 1 minute. I didn't think I was going to have that much to say. I always blabber. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. Catch y'all tomorrow. Deuces, triple up. Wait, did I finish saying my point of what I wanted to say? The moral of today's video was take time for yourself. Yeah, take time for yourself. 10 minutes, 20 minutes if you haven't in a while, but at least 10 minutes every day. Just sit down with your thoughts, collect yourself. Your body and your mind needs it and it's craving for it. Don't constantly be like this. Okay? See you tomorrow.